So, what do you want your dream outcome to be? What do you have to lose? I mean, as far as body fat goes, as far as where do you want to be in 6 months, a year? Leave me some comments. Subscribe today, guys. This is Jim Jones. I have been a fitness coach for the last 27 years, and I've helped people lose thousands of pounds. I know I keep saying this, and I love saying it over and over because this is my passion. I'm 51 years old, and I'm going to be doing this hopefully for the next, I don't know, hopefully 51 more years. But I really focus on my big dream outcome for myself is longevity. I have this fear. We all look at things differently, I know, but my fear is not being able to be mobile, to be able to drive a car or walk upstairs or do things with my grandkids and just it's a fear of mine, and it drives me. And from nutrition to fitness, the workouts. I mean, I live, breathe workouts and diets, and it's all day. So what is your passion? What is your dream outcome for yourself and your body? So leave me a comment. It's going to be a short video. It's going to be less than 5 minutes, but I want to cover one thing. So stay with me. Like this video and subscribe today. This can be, this is not just about the dream, what you want your dream outcome to be. What are the things that delay? And the number one thing I know that I see from all my clients, I have quite a few clients right now, and is that the average person that I talk to has been on 3 diets. Someone told me that they were on 7 diets. It all comes down to diet. We all love food. We all don't want to give up food. Mostly, it's the love of food, no matter where you're at. It's constantly there, right? We are a carb-driven society most of the time. I say that, but I mean, I am my guilty pleasure, not even a pleasure. It's like sometimes it's a walking institution, or donuts. I'm like, who invented donuts? He should go to prison. Fat gain prison. I swear I've done a lot of working out because of donuts. But, those are things that, I substitute it out. Meaning, I trade it off. I've learned how to make donuts versus going out. Now, I do go out and get donuts, but I don't buy the dozens anymore. I buy 1 or 2 and split them or share them. But it's all about, what I find are the people that start the diets. You start a diet, stop a diet, start a diet, instead of making utilizing it as a tool. Like, a diet is a tool to me. Like, for instance, I'm going to use an example. Like, the keto diet gets really good, rap or a really bad rap. It all depends. I utilize it for myself, and I have clients that utilize it as a reset. Like taking a keto diet and utilizing the keto diet for 7 to 10 days. 10 days the most, but 7 I call it a keto reset. And you plan it out, and you start, let's say, on a Sunday, and you go to the following Sunday, right? But you plan all the meals out. And what's great about keto is it's very easy to prepare the meals. The meals are really easy to prepare, especially I've got to have, I have 1,700 recipes, not just for keto. But I got recipes that I can prepare meals and have all my protein prepared for the next 7 days. I can have all the fats prepared for the next 7 days. It's a really easy diet to be on. You got to restrict carbs, but all the savory foods that you get to eat. And one of the biggest things during that time, is I have a high protein fat keto donut. And they're glazed donuts. So if you want that recipe, say keto. If you're into keto, of course, if you want, say. But the donuts are spectacular. They're great. I mean, you can basically almost eat all 6 of them. If you make 6 of them, and it's almost like the equivalent of eating like a regular donut and a half. I mean, they're very high in protein. not so high in fat, just about even. But again, that's one of my things. I love doing the keto reset. I do a reset of do that diet every 60 days, 90 days sometimes. Sometimes I do it twice in a month, especially like during the holidays where I know I'm eating a lot of carbs and I just lower the carbs right back down and do the reset and then jump back in with clean carbs and eventually eat a dozen donuts. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. If I ever get donuts, I share them. If I get a dozen, I'm like bringing them somewhere. And it's like, I don't want to say a cheat day, but I'm like, here, this is a reward. Eat this donut. Forcing donuts on people so I don't feel bad about them. But in all, guys, all jokes aside, I know people come in on diets and the diets drive me nuts because, a part of your fat loss journey shouldn't just be about a diet. Shouldn't be just about the workout. Anybody shouldn't be about macros all the time. Macros aren't a magic pill. They can be. It's collectively everything together. And it's about optimizing time and making yourself aware. We're aware when we wake up one morning and we know, for me, I'm like, man, I am fat. That's the case. And when it gets out of control, where to me, it's all about becoming aware of dysfunctional eating patterns, fixing those by being aware of what those patterns are and unraveling it, and then having a learning process for the first couple of weeks of a system of where you're learning to weigh food. Yeah, weigh your food for a couple of weeks and know what 40 grams of protein looks like. Know what 2 cups of rice looks like. Know what a serving of pasta looks like, which is not a lot, by the way. If you're eating the whole box, don't do it. But it's just one of those things that I always say is get a scale and learn the measurements of food. Because I'm going to leave you with this. There is no diet, none, 0 diets that work for fat loss unless you are in a caloric deficit. Every diet will work if you are in a caloric deficit of, say, 500 to 750 calories less per day than your body really needs to expend. And to figure out what that is, I'm going to leave you a link to figure out what your calorie intake should be. Click on the link, plug in the numbers, really easy. If you need any help, join the Facebook group. It's going to be great. I'm so excited about it. It's just starting, so come join it. Subscribe. Come on. Talk to you soon. I'm out.